Hi, my name's Steve from the Stonecrafting Workshop. Welcome. I'm asked quite a lot what I do with the pebbles that I produce in my rock tumbling, and it's a good question. In this video I'm going to show you one thing that you can do with pebbles, and I'm going to mount a big pebble that's a beautifully polished agate type pebble onto a keyring holder. And one of the problems with crafting with pebbles is that the stone itself, the agate type stone, is so hard they're really very difficult to drill. I've shown in another video how you can drill a hole in a pebble like this using a diamond drill and a Dremel, and it will take about 20 minutes to drill a single hole. It's a bit of a tiresome task, if I'm honest, but I've now worked out another way of doing this. So join me in the workshop and I'll show you now how to mount a keyring holder onto an agate type pebble. So what we're going to do, this keyring holder has its own mounting ring in the end of it. I hope you can see that, which is a reasonably strong stainless steel ring. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a slot in the end of the pebble in a suitable place, and I'm going to glue that ring into the slot. And to do that I'm going to use a Dremel type tool, my Parkside rotary cutter, and I'm going to use a small diamond wheel like this, and I'm just going to drip water on it because that'll make the cutting easier, and it'll also lengthen the life of the wheel because these are lovely little wheels. So let's just proceed with that and see how we get on. Just pulling the wheel slightly from side to side to make a wider cut. Ferrule's coming loose. I'm just pulling the wheel to one side just to widen the cut. See how we're doing. Very close. It's very close, I just need to make it a bit wider. Just a little bit. How are we doing now? There we go. And what you can see, if I turn that around, these rings have a cut in them, which is where they open. And I'm actually going to bury that in the adhesive and it'll be set in like that. I'm just going to make that a bit deeper, that cut, but we're nearly there. There we go. I was angling the blade like this backwards and forwards so that this cut is actually wedge shaped into the material, so the glue won't readily simply pull out. So all I have to do now is dry this, and you saw how quick it happened. I mean, it's a very fast job, this. I'm just going to dry this, wash it out, dry it, and make sure that the keyring holder's dry because I've got water over it, and then I'm going to glue it in using an epoxy 2-part adhesive. Make sure I get the resin into the slot and rub it about in the slot just a bit. Now, as I say, I'm putting the cut in the ring into the slot. And what I did, I opened the ring out ever so slightly so that it jams in the hole while I'm doing this bit. And then it's just a question of putting a very little bit of the resin to finish off. Now, this job might have been easier if I'd taken the key ring off with the mounting ring, but I find they're quite difficult to get back on again. So all we have to do now is just leave that and put a little bit of heat on it just to warm it up, speed up the process a little bit. I always leave a bit of glue on the tray, the mixing tray, and that'll give you a good judge of when it can be moved around. There we are, it's just a few minutes later and it's in there really firmly. You'd struggle to pull that out, and once we've left that for 24 hours that's going to be fixed permanently. The nice thing about using the 2-part epoxy is that it dries with a kind of polished finish, so it looks really neat and tidy, and it's difficult to actually see how that ring set in there. I cleaned up the metal work. I've still got a bit of glue on there, look, and I'll do a bit more cleaning up to do. But it's a remarkably easy way of fitting a key ring or any sort of ring in what is an incredibly hard stone pebble. It's a heck of a lot quicker than drilling, and it was very easy to do. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you're impressed that I'm actually using my pebbles for things. If you want to see more of me crafting my polished pebbles, please subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed watching this, please give me a thumbs up. I like those. Keep safe, keep polishing your pebbles, and come back soon. Thank you for watching.